Sorry, I just want to do one of those dramatic glasses removal scenes that you see in movies. Roll the credits. Okay, wow, so much to talk about. A lot of stuff that I would say I'm a big fan of outside of Japanese stuff was mentioned by Brit on Monday. I can't say I'm a Fall Out Boy fan or I have any idea what you're talking about with some of those inside jokes. I'm sorry. I just can't. But anyway, so most of the stuff I just say, I mean, I didn't go back and watch a video and see if she mentioned anything you don't know anything about, but I don't think she did, but, yeah, so Star Trek, Star Wars, Red Dwarf, Doctor Who, all that stuff, love all that stuff. Not sure, I've yet to decide if I'm sold on the new Doctor yet or not. I'm trying to decide, I don't know, but I've enjoyed the episode, so maybe I am sold on him. I don't think he's going to live up to Eccleston and Tennant, I'm sorry. But he's still good, I think. But, yes, other things that I like. I'm looking down at my stack of stuff that I'm lifted up to show. Ah, yes. Firefly. Yes, Firefly. I didn't take the time to dig out my DVD box set because I don't know where it is. But yes, I love Firefly, the series and the movie Serenity. And I have here, and at some point they're going to release another one of these that I'm about to show, but the comic books that they put out that these strange noise. Anyway, these basically lead between the series and the movie, kind of what happens in between, and they kind of fill in some of the gaps there. Yeah, so I just love that whole universe and all the stuff that goes on there. What else is there? Where did I put it? Aha. I'm also a big fan of music. Music was mentioned before. I'm very eclectic. I love everything from opera to heavy metal. More so on the I should say more so in heavy metal and opera than a lot of things in between, which might seem strange. But I do pretty much enjoy everything, but I don't enjoy, like, most American pop, like boy bands. Actually, I shouldn't, boy bands and, like, Britney Spears stuff, which a lot of the pop isn't, like, boy bands and Britney Spears stuff anymore, but it's still stuff I don't really enjoy. But yeah, I mean, I don't like country, and I don't like rap. Both of those just don't do it for me at all. One of my more prized possessions is a CD from a Norwegian metal band by the name of X-Toll, who actually are no more, or they're not currently. They might have some revival at some point, but the reason this is so prized, you might be able to see from there, if there's not too much glare. I can rhyme. Is it's autographed, because I went to see them in concert, which, band from Norway, it's don't get that many opportunities to see them. I mean, you don't get that many opportunities to see a lot of bands, but more so with a band that doesn't come to the States a whole lot. But more so why this is prized is that this is an import, because it wasn't actually released in America, because this is their CD Paralysis. Totally sounds like a metal band album name, but yes, and they brought these with them, and I bought it at their concert, because it wasn't like officially released in stores in America. So, and somewhere I have pause, and we're back. Sorry. Here I have, you notice it's blue. It's kind of cool. This thing isn't as blue, but the actual plastic part of the jewel case is blue. And This, which was released in America, is actually, the reason it's so very blue is that it's a special edition, and the special edition wasn't just that it's blue, but it had a extra song, a bonus song, you could say, and a bonus track. That's what it says on the back. That's probably the best way to express it. And a music video of one of the songs on here. This is their most recent album, and I actually had to order this from Amazon UK, and it got shipped from overseas early because there's only so many of these that were getting released, and I wanted to make sure I got it because I think they were all eaten up by people who ordered them early and things in Europe. So wouldn't have been able to get this if I waited for it to be in stores, because in stores it was on a clear case, wasn't as blue, wasn't as pretty. But yes, I did buy one for a friend for Christmas, because he's a friend who had turned on to this band, and it wasn't a special edition because I got it in the store. Okay, moving on. I don't know if it's really a fandom or an otakudom, but it's something I enjoy and I indulge in. I make rubber band balls. I just thought I'd show this. And they're pretty impressive for being pretty big. And they're heavy too, so I shook the house. But the main focus of this video, which I've already used a bunch, and I probably won't use very much time on the main focus, but books. I've probably mentioned before on this channel, I majored in English in college, and I love reading, I love books. I won't take the time to do it, but there's a bunch of totes and boxes in my room of pretty much full of books, because I don't have a bookshelf. I don't have a place to put a bookshelf either. And when I eventually get my own, or I should say when I get an apartment and stuff like that, I'll be able to have a nice big bookshelf full of books and stuff like that. This is what I'm working on reading right now. I started reading it and then I put it down because I got busy with a bunch of other stuff, but I'm going to try to get back into reading it again. War and Peace, unabridged. That's thick. I could hit someone with this and it would hurt. Just woof. Anyway, yes. I think the word they use for it is bibliophile, one who loves books, or yeah. I just love literature, I love reading. Never got into the fads of Harry Potter, or the much, much, much lesser series. And I don't even like Harry Potter, but I'll even admit Harry Potter is much better than the degrading, horrible thing that is Twilight. It's bad. I'm sorry. I'm sure some people are listening to this and hating me now, but it's bad. I haven't read it, and I know it's bad. Yeah. But I never got into those two fads. Much better get into Harry Potter than Twilight. I'll just say that, just for literature quality, even though Harry Potter never interests me. Yeah, I should move on in my thought trail, but yeah, I love Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia. I've read both of those series more than once. Well, I've read Narnia more than once. I've read The Hobbit more than once, but not the actual Lord of the Rings series. Maybe I should do that again. But yeah, love books. Somewhere I have brain fart. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that I've yet to read, because I accumulate books, and like my list of like what I need to read gets longer faster than it gets less. So I'm fighting a losing battle with the books I want to read. Maybe when I get into a different career in which I have more free time, I could read more. Hey, the phone's ringing, so I'm gonna wrap this up. So, telemarketer, forget it. Anyway, yeah, I go to used bookstores. I buy lots of books and accumulate so much, and this is probably getting really long, so I should cut it short. But my main non-Japanese fandom would have to be books.